Okay. So last time we have started with the stock transfer. Okay. So we have seen just wait, let me check storage location too. Okay, so physical stock transfer we have started. So we need to see how to transfer the stock from one storage location to another and from one plant to another plant through inventory management. Okay, we have already seen how to transfer the stock from one storage location to another storage location. Sorry, from one plant to another plant with the help of purchase order with outbound delivery. Okay, so through inventory management, how we can transfer this stock. So basically, there are movement types are available through which we can able to transfer the stock. Okay. So in this case, the stock will change its position. Either it can be from one storage location to another storage location, or it can be from one plant to another plant. Okay. So if we want to transfer the stock from one plant to another plant, okay, through the inventory management, the movement types are 301. Okay. 303 and 305. So what is the difference between these movement types? So basically, with the help of movement type 301, okay, with the help of movement type 301, directly we can able to transfer the stock from one plant to another plant. One step procedure. Plant to plant, stock transfer. Okay, one step. So as soon as you issue the material, as soon as you issue the material from issuing plant, okay, immediately it will get added to the receiving plant. Immediately it will get added to the receiving plant. So even though physically it is lying still in issuing plant, in system it will show it has added to the receiving plant. Okay, so but if you want to avoid this, okay, we can able to transfer this stock in two step as well. Okay, so with the help of movement type 303 and 305, we can able to transfer the stock from one plant to another in two step transfer. Okay, so with the help of movement type 303, remove the stock from issuing plant. And with the help of 305, place in storage. So when you are going to issue the material, at that time you will remove the stock with the help of moment type 303. So that stock will be shown stock in transfer for the receiving plant. It will not show like it has been added or it is available. It will show stock in transfer for plant receiving. And once the stock actually receive physically into the receiving plant, then with the help of moment type 305, we will place this stock in storage. Okay, we will place this stock in storage. Okay, now I will show you how to do this. Okay, so MM60. Let me check which metal we have used last time. So I wanted to know in last session which metal we have used for the transfer of stock. So I will go to the MB51. MB51 is the T code for document list through which you will get the list of document for which we have done the goods movement, any kind of goods movement it is. Okay, so everything you will get in MB51. So posting date, on which date you wanted to check the document posting? So from first, okay, fourth and fifth. So basically probably third to today's date, or I can say till 7th, and all kind of movement. So I will not enter any special movement type here, only plant AD11. So execute this. Okay, there is nothing what we did. Why? Okay, so this were posted on 22nd. Yes, last week we have done this. So these are the materials 313, 330, 331. Okay, so let me. Okay, I think we do have this. I want to know the purchase orders with account item category U. Okay, let me create one new material. Flash and MM01, mechanical ROH. It has been deactivated. Slash and RMS2 ROH. So one is in general plant storage one and accounting one. AD level. Okay. STO material each valuation class 3000, moving average price. I'll enter 10. I have created this material for plant AD11. Okay, now I want to do the stock transfer no, between two plants. So I need to maintain this material for another plant 344. So I'll use same T code MM01 344 material. I want to extend to my another plant. So as the material is already available, I have directly entered the material code. Okay, I want to copy the data from same material. Okay, now to which plant you want to create? I want to create for plant AD12. Okay. From which plant do you want to copy the data? AD11 RM00 storage location. Okay, so storage location is not exist. Which storage location is exist then? Slash n SC16N P001W or T 1812. So IT00. This is the only one storage location exist. Just extend the material. That's it. Now, as you want to do the stock transfer, okay, stock should be available in any one of the plants. So what I will do, I will add the stock in plant AD12. So MIGO, good receipt, other, we don't have any references, so other, and this is the initial upload of the stock. So moment type, I will take 561. Material, I will enter 344. Quantity, I will add 200, where plant AD12. Okay, and a IT00 is the storage location. Save. Posting possible only. Okay. So for this company, posting is possible only in period 12 and 11. Okay. So now how to resolve this error? Can anyone tell me? Anyone? This is a month end activity.
Yes.
How to solve this?
Period change we have to
Yes.
do.
MMPV.
MMRV. MMPV.
So I'll go to the MMPV slash and MMPV for company code AD10. Okay, and today's date I will take because last period is open, no? So I want to close that period. So first of this December, check and close period. Okay, period closing is completed. Check and post. Account determination INT BSX 3000 not possible. So let me go to the slash and OPYC BSX. Start of account INT. Okay, post now. Why we are getting these issues? We have already done this. Okay, for new year, FBN1 slash and FBN. As we are posting in the new year, so system is checking for new number ranges for the year 2025. So it is 10, maintain the intervals, add interval, number 49, year 2025, 049000 to 049999, save. If you don't want year specific, okay, then you can enter here 9999. So it will get applicable for all the years. Okay, but basically this will be done by the finance team. Okay, now I have added stock in plant AD12 for material 344. Okay, so through the purchase order we have already seen. Okay, now through the inventory management, how to do this? Okay, so directly go to the transfer posting. Okay, which transaction you want to post? I want to post plant to plant stock transfer in a single step. Okay, so which movement type is there for it? Okay, 301. So 301. Okay, enter the material. Transfer posting. Enter the material from 344. Plant is AD12. In which storage location? IT00. It is available. To destination. See, destination you can't change the material. Only you can change the plant and storage location. So the plant is AD11. Storage location RM00. Quantity in unit of entry, I'll say, okay, 50 quantity I want to transfer. Okay. See, material you can't edit. Okay. But plant and storage location you can edit. So if you want to post in another storage location, that is also possible. Okay. Material details here, quantity 50 we have already entered here. Okay. From plant, edit 12. Okay. Everything is okay. Click on the check. Okay. Document is okay and post. Okay, material document is posted. Now see here, we have issued the material from issuing plant. Even though it has been just issued, okay, physically it is not available in AD11 plant. Still in system, it will show available in AD12 plant. MMB 344 AD11. Now see, 50 quantities available in AD11 plant. Okay. And 150 quantity will be available in plant AD12 because 50 quantity we have issued. But this is a single step. Okay, as soon as you issue the material, immediately it will get added to the receiving plant. Even though the physically it is not available. Basically, this type of scenarios will work where the plants are situated adjacent to each other. Okay, they don't have that much distance. Okay, in that case only this scenario will get implemented or they will use this. Okay, but if they want to track the material, okay, in each stage, okay, then they will go through the two-step procedure, 303 and 305. Okay, now let me show this procedure. Same material, plant is also same. Okay, storage location IT00. I will add the stock. Okay, 30 quantity in two step. Okay, movement type. Let me change 303. Check. Okay, so in which plant you are transferring AD11? See here, system will not ask you receiving plant storage location. It is only just plant. Earlier when we use 301, at that time system was asking enter storage location of receiving plant on also. But here system is not asking, even there is no option to enter as well. Okay. Now click on the check and post. Okay, now see here. 30 quantity will get reduced from stock AD 12. Okay, but it will not get added to the plant AD 11. See, 30 quantity got reduced. It is not yet added to the receiving plant AD 11, but you can check here. Okay, the stock in transfer for plant. So that means from here you can check. Okay, so 30 quantity is in transfer and we can expect that stock anytime, depend upon the transportation. Okay, so from here we'll get to know, okay, whoever the plant is going to issue the material, they have already issued the material and stock in transit. Okay, based on that also we can able to do the planning. Okay, and now once the stocks receive actually in warehouse in plant, okay, at that time, okay, transfer posting, okay, material document, you do have the reference document, okay, the document which you use to issue the material. Okay, transfer posting reference is material document. Enter the material document number as a reference. Press enter. System will, okay, automatically take the movement type. Okay, 305. Sorry, give me a second. MIGO. Place in storage. Okay, and material document. Enter. System will automatically take movement type 305. You need not to give this movement type. Okay, automatically system will take this moment type. Okay, and here system will ask you in which storage location you want to place this material. Okay, then you can enter the material RM00 storage location. Okay, item okay. Click on the check. Okay, and post. Now when you check here in stock overview, this 30 quantity will get added here in unrestricted stock. Okay. Now this material when physically receives, okay, it will show under the unrestricted stock. So this is how you can able to perform the stock transfer between two plant into two step through the inventory management. Okay. Anyone having query on this? Sagar, Kanchan, Akash.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Let's see. Same way, okay, we can able to do the stock transfer between two storage location of same plant. Okay, only changes here movement type. Okay, if you want to do the stock transfer between two storage location of same plant, okay, in one step, then you can use the movement type 311. Okay, storage location to storage location transfer. S lock to S lock. One step. And if you want to do in two step, 313 and 315. With the help of 313, okay, you can remove the stock and with the help of movement type 315, you can place in storage. Okay. So for this, okay, the material should be maintained in two storage location. So let me maintain the material in two storage location because we have already created only for RM00. So I'll go to the MMSC, enter the material, plant AD11, okay, and FG00, FG00, enter, save. Okay. Now slash and MIGO. Okay. So transfer posting. We don't have any references. So other 311. Okay. As you are doing transfer within one plant only, so system will not ask you like there is no option to enter plant in destination. So you can just change here the storage location. So material is 344, plant is AD11. Okay, storage location. So you are transferring from RM00 to FG00. How much stock? Okay, I'm transferring around 25 quantity. click the check. Okay, and post. So MMB, I want to see only for one plant AD11. So AD11 here. Now see here. 25 quantity available in FG00, which we have just now transfer, and 55 quantity is available in RM00. So total stock available at plant level, it is a 80. So you are doing transfer within a plant only. Okay, so total quantity within plant, it will remain same. Okay, total quantity within plant, it will remain same. Okay, now tell me which accounting entry system will generate here. Which accounting entry system generates here? Earlier the stock was 80. Okay, with transfer posting, okay, still stock is 80. But the stock 25 quantity we have transferred from one plant to another, sorry, one storage location to another storage location.
Accounting entry not generated, sir,
Yes,
because it is
system
in
will
same
not
plant.
generate any accounting entry as we are doing within plant only. There is a no change in value. So if I go here, MB52, B11, here the total value of unrestricted stock is 800. 80 into 10, okay, 800. So there is a no change in value. Okay, earlier also 80 into 10. Okay, but it was for storage location RM00. Now when we have transferred the stock from RM00 to FG00, still the value is 800. Why? Because we have done the transfer within one plant only. We valued the stock at plant level. That is the reason. If you are doing the transfer within a plant, system will not generate any accounting entries. Okay, let me show you another example as well. Two-step transfer. Okay. Now, for two-step transfer, we need to use the movement type 313 and 315. So either you can use here transfer posting transaction, or there is a separate transaction available. Okay, remove from storage. Okay. So if you go remove from storage, okay, other movement type 313, material 344, plant, storage location. Okay, so in which storage location you are transferring? FG00. How much quantity you are transferring? I'm transferring, okay, let's say 8 quantity. Okay, check here and post. Now if you go in overview, okay, see here, as of now 25 and 55. So total is 80. I think I did mistake. I have not changed the movement type. No, I did change. Okay. Now if you
बरोबर
scroll
आहे
to
सर.
the right, okay, you scroll to the right, you can check here, okay, the stock in transfer for storage location. Okay, stock in transfer for storage location. Okay, 8 quantity has been reduced from unrestricted stock. 8 quantity has been reduced from unrestricted stock and it is in transit for storage location. Okay, and once this stock actually received into the receiving storage location, okay, at that time, okay, go here, place in storage. You do have the metal document number as a reference. Okay, system will automatically take movement type 315, item okay, and post. Okay, so now check here. 8 quantity will get reduced from there and it will get added here. So total quantity how much? 80 only. There is a no change in total quantity. Okay, now go to the MB51, MB52, sorry. Execute it once more and check here. The total value, it remains the same. Total value remains the same. Even though the stock like 8 quantity we have removed from one storage location and added into another, the total value, it will not have any impact. Okay, so that is the reason system will not generate any accounting entries. Okay, for the transfer between two storage location. Okay, no storage, subsequent document found in accounting. Okay, so this is how we perform the stock transfer and transfer posting. Okay, anyone having query on this?
No, sir.
Kanchan, Prakash?
नो सर. ते टू स्टेप मध्ये करायचं असतं की वन स्टेप मध्ये मोस्टली असं कोणतं
That
बघ.
डिपेंड आहे ऑर्गनायझेशनवर. ठीक आहे.
हम्म.
जर प्लांट एकदम ऍडजस्टंट असतील, ठीक आहे, आणि इमिजिएटली त्यांना मटेरियल ते भेटणार असेल, म्हणजे ॲज सून ॲज आय रिमूव्ह द मटेरियल, ठीक आहे, आणि एक 5 ते 10 मिनिटमध्ये किंवा एक 1 मध्ये ते मटेरियल त्यांच्याकडे जाणार असेल, तर त्या केसमध्ये दे प्रॉब्ली डू द वन स्टेप. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे ट्रान्झॅक्शन ते कमी करत आहेत.
हा
ठीक
हा.
आहे. बट आता जर प्लांट 1 दिवस लागणार असेल ट्रान्सफरसाठी, ठीक आहे, तर ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही रिमूव्ह करता मटेरियल आणि इमिजिएटली त्या रिसिव्हिंग प्लांटमध्ये शो होतं, तर त्यांच्या प्लॅनिंगमध्ये तिथे प्रॉब्लेम होणार. ठीक आहे, सिस्टीममध्ये तर दाखवत आहे की हा स्टॉक अवेलेबल आहे, बट फिजिकली तो स्टॉक अवेलेबल नाहीये. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे हा रॉंग डेटा सिस्टीम दाखवत आहे. फिजिकली जर नाही तर सिस्टीम मध्ये सुद्धा दाखवलं नाही पाहिजे. सो इफ दे वॉन्ट टू अवॉइड सच काइंड ऑफ इश्यूज, ओके, देन दे विल गो विथ द 2 स्टेप प्रोसिजर. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे ऍक्च्युली जे मटेरियलचं पोझिशन आहे ते तुम्हाला सिस्टीम थ्रू कळणार. ठीक आहे, ज्यावेळेस रिमूव्ह केला इश्यू प्लांटने, ठीक आहे, सो इट विल शो इन ट्रान्झिट फॉर द रिसिव्हिंग प्लांट, अँड व्हेन इट ऍक्च्युअली रिसिव्स इन टू द प्लांट, देन इट विल गेट ऍडेड टू द अनरिस्ट्रिक्टेड स्टॉक. ऍट द टाइम दे विल गो विथ द 2 स्टेप.
ओके.
Okay, then next topic. Okay, we have seen good receipt, we have seen transfer. Okay, now we want to see the good issue. Okay, so before starting reservation, sorry, good issue, we want to see the reservation. What is this reservation? So basically, for good receipt, we do have the purchase order number as a reference. Okay, so like with the help of purchase order, we can post a good receipt. So that means we do have some reference document with us. Okay, but in case of good issue, I want to issue the material to like production order or to like cost center, any department. Then we should have such kind of document, okay, as a proof. Like we have received this request and against this request, we have issued the material. So in this case, we can have this reservation. Okay. Now what do you mean by this reservation? So reservation is a requirement to the warehouse to make the material available ॲज पर द रिक्वायर्ड डेट अँड टाइम. ठीक आहे, रिझर्वेशन हे एक असं डॉक्युमेंट आहे वेअरहाऊसमध्ये जे आपल्याला अलाउ करतं टू मेक मटेरियल अवेलेबल ॲज पर द रिक्वायर्ड टायमिंग. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे मला आता सपोज आफ्टर 2 days आय नीड मटेरियल, सो व्हॉट आय विल डू, आय विल रिझर्व दिस मटेरियल विथ सम डॉक्युमेंट नंबर. And for that material, the warehouse people will reserve this material. If it is not available, then they will do the different activities like PR creation and purchase order. So they will start their work with the help of this reservation. Okay, so basically it is a requirement document to the warehouse to make material available at a later date. So I want to request a material to store team. So without SAP, how they will do? They will create one indent. They will create requisition slip. They will take like approval from their manager, and they will show this slip to the warehouse team, and they will verify that slip, and they will issue the material. But now, as we are having SAP, then with the help of reservation, we can achieve this. So you can say this is kind of requisition slip only. Okay, but see, creation of reservation, it does not mean that, okay, you have reserved this material and you will not able to issue this material to the different cost center or different production order. It is just for an information that this is the required quantity on a later date. And if it is available, then obviously you can issue this. But if it is not available, then you need to ask procurement team to create a purchase order and make this material available as per the required date. These reservation can be created manually or automatically. Okay, reservations can be created manually or automatically. Manually means with the help of MB21 T code, we can create this, we can request this to the store team. Okay, automatically means as soon as the production orders will get created, whatever the raw materials are required for that production order, system will create a reservation automatically. So there is a configuration in production side. So with the help of that configuration, okay, as soon as they create that production order, reservations will get created automatically. And through the reservation list, okay, store team can check which materials are required on which date. So this is their job to check the availability of material, to check the requirement of material. Reservations are considered in planning as well to procure the material as per the required date. ठीक आहे, ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही MRP प्लान करता त्यावेळेस सुद्धा रिझर्वेशनची रिक्वायरमेंट ही कन्सिडर होते. व्हॉट इज द टोटल रिक्वायरमेंट, व्हॉट इज द अवेलेबल क्वांटिटी अँड हाऊ मच क्वांटिटी इट इज needed. With the help of deficient quantity, system will create a purchase requisition or production order, whatever it is, depend upon the procurement type. Now, how to create this reservation? So, in SAP, we are having the T code MB21. If you want to change the reservation, MB22. If you want to display reservation, MB23. Create, change, display. Okay. Basically, reservations will be used at the time of good issue only. Okay. So for good issue, the movement types will start from 2. Okay. Movement types will start from 2. So if you want to issue the material to cost center, good issue to cost center. Cost center means you can consider department. Okay, any department like purchasing department, production department, packaging department, maintenance department. Okay, likewise. If you want to issue the material to project, okay, 221. Or you can pick WBS. If you want to issue the material to asset, if you want to issue material against the production order or internal order. Okay. So in all of the cases, only the change is that as per the movement type change, okay, we need to enter the different account. So if you have used movement type 201, then you need to enter a cost center. If you have used movement type 221, then you need to enter the WBS element. If you are using the 241, then you need to enter the asset code. And if you are using movement type 261, then you need to enter the production order or internal order or maintenance order. It can be anything. That's it, the only change. Okay, but we don't have production, project or asset code. So we are going to use 201. Okay, that means we do have the cost center which we have created for the account assigned PO. Okay, now let me first create a reservation. Okay. So the T code is MB21. See here. Let me check. We do. Okay. So we are from admin department or like any purchasing department, and we need to request certain materials. Okay, to our department. On which date you want this material? Okay. Do you want this material on today's date or tomorrow's date? Okay. So basically, I need this material on tomorrow. So instead of 12, I will say here 13. Okay. Base date, requirement date is 13. Okay. Which movement type? Okay. Now, which reference document you are having? No, I don't have any reference. So I just want to issue the material against my department code. So 201. If you have production order, you can enter 261. If you have WS element, you can enter 221. Asset code 241. So I do have the cost center, my department code. So I will use movement type 201. Plant is AD11. Enter. Okay. Now enter your department code here. So that means your cost center. So for my plant, or for my company code AD10, okay, this cost centers we have created admin department. Okay, and we do have the material 344 in a stock, so I will enter say material. I need 344 material. Okay, on 13th, how much quantity? Let's say quantity 12. Okay, any random quantity. Do you know in which storage location this material is located? Okay, if yes, you can enter the storage location. If not, you can keep this as a blank. So I know, so I will enter here FG00. Save this. The reservation number is created. Okay, reservation number is created. Now, what warehouse team will do? Okay, this is their daily activity, basically. So whenever they start their day, okay, or before end of the today's date, okay, what they will do? They will go to the T code MB25. Okay, and they will check whether any reservation is available for today's date. Okay, for plant AD11. ठीक आहे, ज्यावेळेस ते त्यांचा डेली वर्क स्टार्ट करतील त्यावेळी चेक करतील, ठीक आहे, की 12 तारखेसाठी काही मटेरियल इश्यू करायचे आहेत का. सो एक्झिक्यूट दिस. ओके, देर इज नो रिझर्वेशन अवेलेबल. सो दॅट मीन्स टुडे देर इज नो प्लान इश्यू अवेलेबल. ठीक आहे, कोणतंही इश्यू मटेरियल करायचं नाहीये जे की प्लॅनमध्ये आहे. ओके, व्हेन दे विल चेक फॉर टुमॉरोज डेट. ओके, एक्झिक्यूट. Okay, they will get to know. Okay, so there is one reservation created for 13th. Okay, for this material 344. Okay, and the department code is 282828. So on tomorrow they want to issue the 12 quantity to department 28282. Okay, so what they can do? Either they can directly connect with them and issue the material, or whenever they will like department representative will come, they will issue the material. Okay, so if they want to issue the material, okay, then they will go to the MIGO /NMIGO. Okay, now see here what transaction or what activity we are going to do. We are going to issue the material. So good issue. Now do you have reference? Yes, I do have reference. So select here reservation. So what is the reservation code? This is the reservation code 91013. 91013. Enter. System will adapt all the data. System will adopt all the data. You need not to enter anything here, right? From the quantity, storage location, plant, okay, even cost center number, everything system will adopt. Okay, as of now, they have requested, okay, to issue only 2 quantity. Later, as per the requirement, they will take remaining quantity. Okay, check it. Item, okay. Post. Okay, material document is posted. Now, if you see here, stock 80 quantity was available, no, earlier. Now see, you will have 78 quantity. Okay, 31 plus 47, 78 quantity. So that is the reason C value has been decreased. Okay, now what will be the accounting entries here? Okay, just a guess, what will be the accounting entries? What will happen with the BSX? See, stock has been
Credited.
BSX will get,
Credited.
yes, BSX will get credited. Okay, with the 20 rupees, because 20 rupees stock has been consumed. It has been issued. So whatever the stock has been issued, the same amount will get credited into the BSX. And what will the clearing entry? It is the offsetting entry. See, we have consumed this stock. We need not to pay anything to anyone. But as per the accounting rule, whenever there is a debit, there should be a credit. Okay, whenever there is a debit, there should be a credit. That is the reason system will generate one offsetting entry. Offsetting entry, that means balancing entry. ठीक आहे, अकाउंट बॅलन्स करण्यासाठी ही एंट्री जनरेट होते. ठीक आहे. अकाउंट तुमचं बॅलन्स करण्यासाठी ही एंट्री जनरेट होते, ज्याला आपण बोलतो जीबीबी. BSX विल गेट क्रेडिटेड अँड जीबीबी विल गेट डेबिटेड. ठीक आहे. आता कशासाठी ही बॅलन्सिंग एंट्री जनरेट झालेली आहे? कोणत्या ट्रान्झॅक्शनमुळे? ठीक आहे. स्टॉक तर तुमचा मल्टिपल वेनी कमी होऊ शकतो. ठीक आहे. तुम्ही आयदर प्रोडक्शन ऑर्डरला इश्यू करताल, तुम्ही परचेस ऑर्डर सॉरी यू कॅन इश्यू द प्रोजेक्ट, यू कॅन इश्यू कॉस्ट सेंटर, तुम्ही स्क्रॅपसाठी मटेरियल इश्यू करताल. ठीक आहे. सॅम्पलिंगसाठी मटेरियल इश्यू करू शकता. फिजिकल इन्व्हेंटरीमुळे स्टॉक कमी होऊ शकतो. ठीक आहे. ड्यू टू विच ट्रान्झॅक्शन this stock has been reduced. Okay, so in order to identify this transaction key is further divided. This transaction key is further divided with the help of account modifier or account grouping code. ठीक आहे. आपल्याला इथे ते दिसत नाही. We can't see it here, but in background system will trigger account modifier or account grouping code VBR. So whenever there is a good issue against a cost center, system will generate accounting entry BSX credit, GBP VBR debit. VBR म्हणजे good issue to the cost center. ठीक आहे. तर अशा वेगवेगळ्या अकाउंट मॉडिफायर कीज आहेत आणि ज्यावेळेस ते पर्टिक्युलर ट्रान्झॅक्शन ट्रिगर होतं त्याच वेळेस ते अकाउंटिंग किंवा अकाउंट मॉडिफायर ह्या अपडेट होतात. तर कोणत्या आहेत दॅट आय विल शो यू ॲट द टाइम ऑफ OBYC, ऑटोमॅटिक अकाउंट डिटर्मिनेशन ट्रान्झॅक्शन. ओके. सो हियर फॉर गुड इश्यू अगेन्स्ट द कॉस्ट सेंटर, BSX डेबिट, सॉरी BSX क्रेडिट, GBB VBR डेबिट. ठीक आहे. So these accounting entries system will generate. Okay, now what will happen? What happened with the reservation? Okay, so we had this reservation. Okay, now see here, or as the quantity 2 has been issued, difference quantity is 10. So that means this reservation is still open. This reservation is still open. So do you want to issue this material? If yes, you can issue this, or if not, you can close this reservation. Okay, you can close this reservation /n MB22. Okay, enter the reservation and see here there is a one checkbox available, FI, final issue. So if you select this checkbox, then it will be considered that this reservation is closed and it is not further needed. This reservation is closed and it is not further needed. Okay, this indicator you can set here. I will set it here for now. Okay, and now /n MB25. See, there is no reservation available for 13. Why? Because we have closed this reservation. We have given the indicator final issue. That is the reason system will not consider this during the reservation list. Okay, now let me change it back. Now again we need some material, so we'll go to the Migo. Okay, then good issue, reservation. How much quantity? As of now, I want to issue 5 quantity, and I know that after this, I don't want this material. Okay, this will be the final issue. So while issuing the material itself, you can able to set the final issue indicator. See here, go to the reservation tab and there final issue indicator is available. So give this issue. So after this transaction, this reservation will be considered as a fulfilled or closed. After this reservation will be considered as a fulfilled or closed. See here, click on the check and post. Okay. We know we have issued only 7 quantity out of 12. Okay, so technically this reservation is open, but as we have given the final issue indicator when you check in MB25. Not here. Flash in MB25. Okay. You won't see this reservation. Okay. So this is how we can able to make use of, okay, final issue indicator. Okay. So if you don't want, you can set deletion flag for reservation as well. Okay. Let me go to the flash and MB25. Sorry, no, MB22. Through the production order, the reservation is created. Okay. But you don't want this material. Okay. So you can set the deletion flag. So this will not be considered. Okay. Now this reservation is deleted. Okay. So let me create some multiple reservations. See, we do have the picking list for reservation, this transaction as well. ठीक आहे. आपल्याकडे रिझर्वेशन मल्टिपल रिझर्वेशन पिक करण्यासाठीचे ट्रान्झॅक्शन आहे. म्हणजे एव्हरी टाइम लाईक सपोज देर इज अ रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ 10 क्वांटिटीज फॉर डिफरंट मटेरियल्स. So every time you need not to go to the Migo, enter the reservation one by one and issue the material. Through the picking list directly you can able to post a good issue. Okay, so for that I need some multiple reservations. So let me create that. 43, 44. Power plant AD11, no zero stock line. Execute. 344 quantity, let's say 10, storage location RM00. Network is 13, that's okay, save. Then we do have 313 material. 313. 300 quantity, storage location is RM00. 100 quantity, storage location RM00. APR. The system is not able to determine the account. Here, VBR. See? We are using movement type 201, no? So for 201, okay, there is a account modifier VBR is there, account grouping code. Okay, and for this valuation class, okay, system could not able to determine the GL account because it is missing. So let me enter this OBYC INGPP. INT is our chart of account. And for this 7900. P30 quantity. P30 quantity 100. Storage location that's okay. Now see, we are having 3 reservations on today's date. Okay, so you can go to the T code MB26. Okay, pick list. Okay, for which plant? AD11. Do you have the exact reservation numbers? Okay, you can enter those exact reservation numbers, or you can execute this by entering the required parameter here. Now, only for today's date, whatever the reservations are there, only for those reservation I want to issue the material. So requirement date is today's date. For plant AD11, whatever the reservation numbers are available, for all those reservations, I want to issue the material. Okay, so how much quantity you want to issue? Okay, so out of this 100, I want to issue 90 and 90 quantity. For first metal, I want to issue 5 quantity. Is the same storage location? Okay, yes. Storage location is same. Do you want to change? If yes, you can change this. If you don't want, okay, you can keep this. Select this. Goods movement posted 3. Okay, goods movement posted 3. Okay, now if you are, if you check the material, here 300, 300, no? So 210, 210 material should be available here, likewise. Okay, so you need not to execute one by one, one by one. Okay, you can do this in a single step with the help of transaction MB26. Okay, picking list. Okay, so this is how through the reservation we can able to issue the material. Okay, if you don't have reservation, still you can able to issue the material. Okay, Migo, good issue. You don't have any references, so enter other here. Movement type, whatever the movement type here. Now we are seeing through 201, no? So as soon as you enter 201, system will ask you enter cost center. Let me show you. 330, quantity is 100 or 10, let's say. Plant area. Storage location RMZ. Okay, now click on the check. Here, system will ask you enter a cost center. Okay, now as soon as you change the movement type from 201 to 261, see, and click on the check. Enter order number, production order. Okay, or internal order, whatever it is. Okay, if you change it to 241, it will ask you enter asset. If you change it 221, it will ask you enter a WBS. So as you change the movement type, only there will be a change in account assignment data. Everything is same. Okay, so 201. I will enter cost center number here, 282828, and issue the material. Check, and that's it. This is how you can able to issue the material. Okay, any query on this?
Also, no.
Okay, so next topic we will see pipeline procurement. While going through the info record topic, okay, we have seen there is a one special type of info record available, pipeline info record. Okay, so this we are going to see now, pipeline procurement. Okay, now what do you mean by this pipeline procurement? This is a special procurement only, but for this kind of procurement, we don't need purchase order. For this kind of procurement, we don't need purchase order. Directly, it will get executed through the inventory management. That is the reason it comes under the inventory management topic. Now, what is this pipeline procurement? So, pipeline material, it is the material which directly flows from the production process to our production line. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे त्यांची वेंडरची जी प्रोडक्शन फॅसिलिटी आहे or their storage process. From there, it will directly flow to our production line. For an example, okay, we can see electricity. ठीक आहे, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आपण डायरेक्टली यूज करतो, त्यासाठी असं काही आपण परचेस ऑर्डर क्रिएट करत नाही, सांगत नाही की वी आर गोइंग टू यूज 300 युनिट्स और 200 युनिट्स. और ऑइल, गॅसेस, like MNGL gases. Okay. So through their reservations or through their storage, okay, it is getting directly into our production process. So this type of procurement is called as a pipeline procurement, and after each decided period, we will get a bill from them, and based on that bill, we need to give process the payment. Okay, so unlike our different procurement cycles, pipeline procurement does not be executed through the purchasing. So this is not a stock which is physically available in our warehouse. ठीक आहे, पाईपलाईन प्रोक्युरमेंट हा असा स्टॉक आहे की जो आपल्या स्टॉक मध्ये किंवा आपल्या वेअरहाऊस मध्ये फिजिकली अवेलेबल असतो. ठीक आहे, अँड वॉट एव्हर द रिक्वायर्ड क्वांटिटी वी कॅन डायरेक्टली टेक थ्रू द पाईपलाईन. ठीक आहे, जे काही आपल्याला क्वांटिटी पाहिजे आहे ते आपण डायरेक्टली यूज करतो, ते तिथून आपण घेतो. फॉर एन एक्झाम्पल, इफ इट इज अ गॅसेस, ॲज पर द रिक्वायरमेंट वी विल यूज द गॅस. इफ इट इज अ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, ॲज पर द रिक्वायरमेंट वी विल यूज द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. इफ इट इज अ ऑइल, ठीक आहे, आपल्याला जेवढं लागत आहे तेवढं ऑइल आपण यूज करणार. इट कॅन बी टेकन ॲट एनी टाइम, एनी क्वांटिटी, अँड ॲज पर द युसेज वी हॅव मेड, ॲज पर द युसेज वी हॅव मेड, ओके, we will get a bill from the vendor, and based on that we need to settle their account. ठीक है, now as it is executed through the inventory management, is there any special data required for this? Yes, we need a special data for this, in which we need a material. ठीक आहे, आपल्याला एक असं मटेरियल पाहिजे ज्याच्यासाठी पाईपलाईन हँडलिंग हे एनेबल्ड पाहिजे. ठीक आहे, तर एसएपी ने काय केलेलं आहे, ऑलरेडी एक स्टँडर्ड मटेरियल टाईप दिलेला आहे PIPE, ज्याच्यामध्ये तुमचं पाईपलाईन हँडलिंग एनेबल्ड आहे. नाउ बेस्ड ऑन विच प्राइस वी आर गोइंग टू सेटल देअर अकाउंट. ठीक आहे, that price we have decided with the vendor. Okay, then while settlement, from where system will take this amount? So for that purpose, okay, we need to maintain the pipeline info record. First, pipeline info record with price. Okay, and once we have used this material, okay, then whatever the settlement we will carry out, that will get carried out, okay, based on the price maintained in info record. So let me create one material. Okay, so let me show you first pipeline material type. PIPE. Select here. Let's see. Pipeline is mandatory. Okay. Pipeline is mandatory. And for this, if you can check here in standard, external purchase orders are not allowed. Internal purchase. Okay. External or internal, both purchase orders are not allowed. No external purchase orders allowed. No internal purchase orders are allowed. In both of the cases, indicator is 00. It is taking time. Okay. OMS2. No external purchase orders are allowed. Same way, no internal purchase orders are allowed. And now if you could check here in account quantity and value update, no quantity update in valuation area, in no valuation area. So we will not able to store this material on a quantity wise in any of the valuation area. So that means we will not able to keep the stock even not on quantity basis and value as well. So there will be no update in value as well. So this is the standard configuration for metal type pipeline. Okay, so now let me create one metal MM01 mechanical PIPE. There is no storage location view. Okay, so let's say we are procuring the LPG gas. Okay, through the pipeline. Plus. Okay, 345 is the material. Okay. Now we have material is created. Okay. Now what is the other prerequisite? Okay, we need to have the pipeline info record. So go to the, what is the T code to create info record? Can anyone tell me what is the T code to create info record?
M11.
Mean 11. The vendor, let me check. MKB said. Purchase order ID. 10. Execute. Execute 54. Purchase organization 8010. Plant is 8011. And here info category as a pipeline. Enter. Okay. Standard quantity, let's say 1, no issues. Okay. And based on which price you will carry out the settlement. So like suppose you have used 300 kg of gas. Okay. So based on used price, which price you will carry out the settlement. So that price we need to maintain here. So let's say 50 rupees per kg. That's it. Okay. Now, whenever you use the material, okay, whenever you use the material, what you will do? You will go to the Migo transaction. Like whenever you get a bill from the vendor, okay, you will go to the Migo transaction. So you need to enter there the consumption which you have done. So MIGO. Okay, good issue. Other good issue to cost center. So we do have only that account. That is the reason we'll use cost center. Now here you need to enter special stock indicator as a P. From which stock you are consuming this material? We are consuming it from the pipeline stock. So that is the reason enter here moment type special stock indicator P. Now see for this material which we have used now. Let me 13. $345 I believe. Yes. So for this material there is no stock available because it is not quantity or value managed material. So we won't have any stock probably, and we have not added even any stock for this material. Okay. So I'm posting a good issue without having any stock with special stock indicator P. So enter here metal 345. Quantity, let's say, I'll say 100,000 quantity where 201 plus P. Okay. Plant here 8011. Okay. Now you need to tell system from which vendor you have used this stock. So 60055 was the vendor. From this vendors we have used this material. Against which account you are posting this consumption? Wait. That's it. Click on the check. Document is okay. Now see, without any stock, we are posting good issue. Okay, so as we have received the bill, we got the consumption from there and we have posted this through the Migo, and now we need to settle this account. So in order to settle the pipeline vendor's account, okay, which T code we need to use? Which T code we have used for consignment settlement? So we have used the T code MRKO. So same T code we need to use here for the pipeline settlement as well. MRKO, pipeline settlement. Okay. And see here, I want to check, is there any pending transaction available which we can settle? Oh, okay. 1000 into 50. Okay, so 1000 total amount into 50. So that 50,000 we need to settle. Okay, so that amount we need to settle. So go back, click on the settle. Okay, so here system is saying, okay, could not able to create transaction because no tax information is found in info record. So probably I haven't maintained any tax code. Submit 12. I will maintain here tax code V0. Say, not execute transaction. Interval 51 does not exist for FBN1. So slash and FBN1 AD10 interval 51 year 25 051 000 to 051 999. Okay, so it is saying overlapping intervals. Yes. Add one more time. 51 25 51. One. Six. Execute. Okay, so no message is found for this. Okay, so output determination is not set. So slash n NACE. Okay, MR condition record for KONS. I want to set up based on company code. So there is no company code. It is in function vendor. Income code. Communication, I will set printer LP01. Okay, let me try once. See, this is the document created. Okay, so through this, okay, your vendors, Adani vendor will get credited. Okay, K-base means whatever the account we have assigned. Okay, whatever the account we have manually assigned, so that will get credited, and account payable, okay, that will get debited. Okay, so this is how the pipeline purchase orders will work. Okay, you need not to create any purchase order. Okay, you need not to create any purchase order. Directly through the Migo, you need to post a good issue, and with that only the settlement will get carried out. Okay, so this is the special procurement which is not executed through the purchase order, which is executed through the inventory management. Okay, any query on this? Any query?
No.
Okay. Sagar, काही query?
नाही सर. ओके.
Akash?
नाही सर.
ठीक है. Okay. Next topic. Okay. The next topic is spatial UNBW and NLAG. Okay. So the next topic is spatial feature of material type UNBW and NLAG. So these are the two spatial material types are available. Okay, these are the two spatial material types are available. So UNBW. What is the UNBW? UNBW. UNBW stands for the non-valuated material. Okay, so what do you mean by the non-valuated material? So these kind of materials are maintained on a quantity wise. These type of materials are maintained on a quantity wise, but the values will not get updated in material master record, or no values are updated in material master record. So as there is a no values are updated, so there is a no need to maintain the accounting view for this kind of material. Okay, whenever we do transaction for this kind of materials created against the material type UNBW, system will not update any value in an inventory. So then whatever the cost we have paid to the vendor, where we can post this cost. So in order to post this cost, we need to create purchase order of this kind of material with account assignment only. So whatever the cost we need to pay, this will get posted to that consumption account and system will update the quantity in stock. See, we can able to see this material quantity wise, but system will not update any values. Then in which scenario and in which cases we use this material type? So basically we use the UNBW material type for the asset procurement. ठीक आहे, ऍसेट प्रोक्युरमेंट. ऍसेट हे काही तुमचं रेग्युलर मटेरियल नाही. These are not your regular materials. But whenever you create a asset purchase orders, you need to enter the material codes there. ठीक आहे, material codes enter करावे लागतात. That is the reason. Okay, we create a master record for asset procurement for asset codes. Okay, with a material type UNBW, like lathe machine, CNC machine, whatever the asset you want to procure. Because asset हा एक तुमचा सेपरेट मास्टर रेकॉर्ड आहे. ठीक आहे, त्याचं डिप्रिशिएशन कॉस्ट वगैरे तुम्हाला कॅल्क्युलेट. सो it is a part of your financial accounting. So whenever you want to procure any asset, okay, first you need to have the asset code created for that. ठीक आहे, आणि with reference to that asset code you will execute the procurement. ठीक आहे, त्यामुळे जेव्हा कधी तुम्ही गुड रिसीव्ह करता, त्याचं जे कन्झम्पशन आहे or whatever the value it is, it will get posted to that asset code and you can have the quantity in your stock. आणि ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही ते ऍसेट यूज करणार असाल तर त्या केसमध्ये यू विल जस्ट इश्यू दिस मटेरियल विथ द हेल्प ऑफ मुवमेंट टाइप 241. At that time, system will not generate any accounting entries because already the value is posted at the time of good receipt itself. Okay. So for UNBW type of material, if you check in OMS2, okay, there is a quantity update by valuation area. But if you check in value update, okay, there is a no value update. So OMST UNBW. क्वांटिटी अपडेट बाय व्हॅल्युएशन एरिया. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे तुम्ही प्लांट मध्ये याची क्वांटिटी ही मेंटेन करू शकता, बट व्हॅल्यू इन नो व्हॅल्युएशन एरिया. Value means in no valuation area. So you can use this material for any materials for which you want to maintain the value. Sorry, you want to maintain it on quantity basis, but not on a value basis. So in that case, you can use this UNVW. Basically, most of the time we use this for the asset procurement only. ठीक आहे, आतापर्यंत जेवढे आम्ही प्रोजेक्ट केलेले आहेत त्या केसमध्ये सर्व प्रोजेक्टमध्ये वी हॅव यूज दिस मटेरियल टाइप फॉर asset procurement. Okay, so now let me show you how it works basically. So MM01 mechanical UNVW.
आपण फक्त क्वांटिटी मेंटेन करतो आणि
येस, व्हॅल्यू
व्हॅल्यू
नाही,
नाही.
व्हॅल्यू त्याची डायरेक्टली जे अकाउंट आपण असाइन करणार आहे त्याच्या अगेन्स्ट त्याची व्हॅल्यू काय होती, पोस्ट होती, कन्झम्पशन होतं इमिजिएटली, म्हणजे त्याची कन्झम्पशन व्हॅल्यू. बट क्वांटिटी आपल्या स्टॉकमध्ये येते.
ओके.
ठीक आहे, सो लेट्स से लेथ मशीन और एनी ड्रिल मशीन, ईच मध्ये आपण ते अकाउंट करतो. परचेसिंग, ठीक आहे, आणि आपण स्टोरेज लोकेशन मध्ये स्टोर करणार आहे. दॅट इज द रिझन प्लान डेटा स्टोरेज लोकेशन वन व्यू. ओके, वी हॅव नॉट मेंटेन एनी अकाउंटिंग व्यू when it is not activated for this material type. Okay, material 346 is created. Now slash n ME21N. Okay, we don't have any stock for this material. So 60055 the vendor AD10 340 material 346 I believe. Quantity, let's say we want to procure 10 drill machines. Price is 2000 rupees. Plant is AD11. Storage location 000 RM00. See what system is saying. System is saying account assignment is mandatory. Why? ठीक आहे, कारण इथे सिस्टीमला अकाउंट भेटत नाहीये ज्याच्यामध्ये याची व्हॅल्यू ते पोस्ट करू शकतील. बिकॉज वी हॅव नॉट मेंटेन द accounting view, system will not get GL account. As it is not stockable like value based material, the system is not getting account where they can post their value at the time of good receipt. So we need to give this account assignment. Okay, we need to give this account assignment mandatory. Just give me a second. Okay, so we need to give here account assignment mandatory. So as we don't have the asset code, see basically in standard we use here account assignment category A, and here we use like asset code. Okay, sure. enter, and here we enter the asset code in real time. Okay, so asset code we enter here. So we don't have the asset code, so we will not able to post this at the time of GRN. So I'm entering here K. Okay, and entering instead of asset code, we are entering the cost center number. That's it. GL account cannot be used. So let me check another GL account if it is available. Okay, yes. Check post. Okay, standard PO is created. Now we are posting goodish receipt. So slash NMIGO. Good receipt. We do have the purchase order number. Enter. Item okay. Check here. Okay, document is okay. Now post this. And 150 slash NFE and 150 new 50 25 5 0 0 0 0 5 0 9 9 9 9. There. Okay, and post this. Okay, now if you check here in display document, FI document, accounting document. Okay, so most of the time what happens? Okay, when we post like any material which are getting into our stock, okay, our stock account used to get debited. ठीक आहे, जे काही मटेरियल आपल्या स्टॉक मध्ये येणार आहे, ठीक आहे, ते मटेरियल काय होतं की त्यासाठी तुमचं स्टॉक अकाउंट हे डेबिट होतं आणि WRS अकाउंट विल गेट क्रिएटेड. बट हियर your KBS is getting debited. Why? Because we have assigned account assignment while creation of purchase order. So our asset account, okay, will get debited. Sorry, it will get, yes, debited, and your WRX will get credited. And even though it is getting into our cost center or asset, okay, you can able to see the stock available in your warehouse for that material. It is not. Stock. Consumption level. Quantity update was not activated for our plant. That is the reason it got consumed as soon as we posted a good receipt. So let me go to the Migo. slash NMIGO. Cancel. I will cancel the last material document. Post. Slash NME21 in. Stock is already consumed. Let me create one more purchase order with the same detail. Slash NMIGO. Good received. Purchase order number. Item okay. Storage location RM00 and post it. Okay. So same. There will be no change in accounting entries. Okay. Your KBS will get debited. So whatever the account you have assigned in purchase order, that will get debited, and your WRX will get credited. And you can check here, the stock will get added into your plant. MMB execute. Now you can able to check the stock is getting added in your storage location, and this stock will not have any value associated with it. Okay, so let me show you MB52 here. This stock will not have any value associated. Why? Whatever the value it was it is having associated, it was get posted to the consumption account at the time of good receipt. So this is the quantity only stock. It will not have any value associated. Okay, so that is called as a UNBW, non-valuator matter. You can able to manage on quantity, not on value basis. So this material type we use only for a asset procurement. Okay. And another material type is there, NLAG material type. NLAG material type. Non-stock material. Okay. So in case of NLAG, okay, neither quantity nor value, you will manage this material. So for an example, you are procuring sales brochure. ठीक आहे, आपण जे आपले सेल्सचे पॅम्पलेट्स वगैरे असतात ते प्रोक्यूर करतो. ठीक आहे, दॅट वी प्रोक्यूर लाईक इन थाउजंड्स ऑफ क्वांटिटी, 10,000 20,000. ठीक आहे, किंवा तुम्हाला ऍडव्हर्टाइजमेंट रिलेटेड काही मटेरियल प्रोक्यूर करायचं आहे. ठीक आहे, जे की तुम्ही तुमच्या क्वांटिटीवर सुद्धा मॅनेज करत नाही किंवा व्हॅल्यूवर सुद्धा मॅनेज करत नाही. ठीक आहे, दोज ह्यूज काइंड ऑफ मटेरियल यू विल नॉट एबल टू मॅनेज ऑन क्वांटिटी. ठीक आहे, 10,000 क्वांटिटी एक पॅम्पलेट आपण तर मेंटेन करत नाही. ठीक आहे, आणि त्याची व्हॅल्यू सुद्धा खूप कमी असते, 50 पैसा, 1 रुपीज, 2 रुपीज, वॉट एव्हर इट इज, अँड इट इज व्हेरी लेस फॉर अ ऑर्गनायझेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. सो दे डोंट वॉन्टेड टू वेस्ट देअर टाइम to manage the material on a quantity as well as value basis. So for sales related activities, okay, they might have one cost center created, or they do have the department code created. So whenever they procure this kind of material, directly as soon as they post a good receipt, okay, it will get consumed against that cost center or any account assignment. So this type of material will not be managed on quantity or value basis. Like in case of ENBW, even though we are not managing on value basis, but we were managing on quantity basis. But in case of NLAG material type, this will not be managed on quantity as well as value basis. So that is the reason when you check the standard configuration for NLAG, /N OMS2 NLAG non-stock material CL. Quantity update, no valuation area. Value update, no valuation area. So as there is no value associated, there is no account assignment or the accounting view maintained. So whenever you procure this material, okay, it will get procured with account assignment only. Okay, so let me show you one example, MM01. Mechanical NLAG, promotional materials, that's it. There is no sales purchasing storage location view as well because it is a non-stock material. Okay, 347 metal created slash an ME21N. 8010, 347. Okay, account assignment is mandatory, so I'm giving here K. PO quantity, let's say 10,000. Net price, I'll say 1 rupee. AD 11. Enter here GL account. Cost center is 282828. Save. Slash N MIGO. Now, as this metal is not managed on stock wise quantity basis, so here you don't have any option to enter storage location as well. You won't have any option to enter storage location as well. As soon as you post a good receipt, okay, the consumption will get takes place for that account, which we have assigned while creation of purchase order. See, like KBS will get debited, WRX will get credited, and if you check in MB, MMB, you won't have any metal stock available there. 347. Okay, so that is a non-stock metal. UNBW, ठीक आहे, जे मटेरियलचा तुम्हाला व्हॅल्यू वाईज मॅनेज नाही करायचं बट त्याची क्वांटिटी मेंटेन करायची आहे. सो फॉर दोज मटेरियल ओके यू कॅन यूज द मटेरियल टाइप UNBW and those material for which you don't want to maintain the value as well as quantity. For those material you can use the material type NLAG. ठीक है. Okay. Any query on this?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me know if it's getting extra for you. Okay. Next topic is split valuation. ठीक आहे, एक्स्ट्रा होत असेल तरी सांगा तसं. ओके,
असं म्हणजे 2 hours ओके होतं, त्याच्यावरती जर झालं ना तर म्हणजे ते
नाही, अजून
कव्हर
आपले 2
करायला.
hours नाही कंप्लीट झाले, अजून काही
हा,
करायचं.
मी
15
असं
मिनिट.
सांगतो.
ओके, ठीक आहे. आणि मला अजून एक सांगा, ह्या वीकडे मध्ये टाइम आहे का तुम्हाला तिकडनं? तो कालचं जे काही सेशन मिस झालेले आय विल कव्हर अप दॅट.
हो चालेल, करूया.
सागर,
सर टाइम काय राहणार पण?
संध्याकाळी घेऊ 9 नंतर.
अं, चालेल सर, नो इश्यू.
ठीक आहे. आता
घेऊया.
तुझी कोणती शिफ्ट आहे?
जनरल शिफ्ट 9 ते
ठीक आहे,
5.
म्हणजे 9
चालेल.
नंतर तू जॉईन करू शकशील.
हो.
ठीक आहे, मग उद्या 9 वाजता आपण सेशन घेऊ. 9 ते 10, 10:15 म्हणजे 10:30 पर्यंत अराउंड. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज येस कांचन.
सर किती वाजता आहे उद्या?
9.
हा, ठीक आहे.
ठीक आहे. Okay, so the next topic is split valuation. What do you mean by the split valuation? So split valuation means कौन है? Sagar, can you go on mute? So split valuation. So with the help of split valuation, we can able to differentiate the differentiate between the partial stock of same material according to different criteria. Okay. So like same metal, we can able to maintain the different prices, or we can able to evaluate the stock of same metal with different prices. Partial stock of same metal with a different prices. So split valuation is the process of valuating the same material with a different prices. Okay, for an example, you do procure or you do have one material. Okay, let's say you are having one metal called as pen. Okay, and you do procure this material externally, and you do manufacturing of the same product internally. Okay. So if you don't have too many orders, or if you don't have rush orders, okay, in that case you do the manufacturing of this product internally. ठीक है. But कधी कधी suddenly तुम्हाला जास्त order येतात, तर त्या केस मध्ये what you do, you procure this material externally as per the exact specification. ठीक आहे. तर त्या केसमध्ये ऑब्विसली इफ यू आर प्रोक्युरिंग थ्रू एक्सटर्नली, यू नीड टू पे सम एक्स्ट्रा चार्जेस बिकॉज द वेंडर इज एडिंग अप हिज प्रॉफिट ओवर इट. ठीक आहे. बट इफ यू आर प्रोड्यूसिंग इट इंटरनली, ओके, यू आर गेटिंग लेस चार्जेस compared to the externally procured material. तर त्या केसमध्ये वॉट एव्हर द मटेरियल यू हॅव procured externally, you want that stock should get valuated at a price of 15 rupees. Okay, and whatever the product you have manufactured internally, okay, that stock you want to valuate at a price of 12 rupees. So material is the same, but partial stock will get valuated at a 15 rupees and partial stock will get valuated at a price of 12 rupees. Okay, so let's example. Okay, you are having total stock of pen, let's say 500 quantity. Out of that, 250 quantity, or let's say 150 quantity you have procured at a price of 15 rupees. Okay, and 350 quantity you have produced internally at a price of 12 rupees. So you want that system should show the value of the stock which is procured externally 2250 and value of stock which is manufactured internally, okay, at a price of 12, 4200. So same material but different valuation price. Or sometimes what happens, okay, you procure certain materials, okay, and based on the customer order, you want to add this product in assembly. Okay, like for an example, customer is paying some high charges, okay, for the good quality product. So you are using escape bearing, but same product, customer is giving some less charges. Okay, he has negotiated, okay, and he wants the same product but in less price. So in that case, instead of escape, okay, you have used some local bearing. Okay, so in that case, for one product you are using high quality material, and for same product, okay, you can use the low quality material. So in this case, you can use the quality as a parameter based on which you want to differentiate, or you want to maintain the different value, or you want to validate the stock. Okay, sometimes you procure one material like through origin, like through India. If you are procuring pen, okay, you are getting at price of like 10 rupees. But if you are procuring this from import vendor, you need to pay charges of 16, 17 rupees. So like origin is also parameter based on which you want to validate the stock differently. So this can be achieved with the help of split valuation. So split valuation is nothing but valuating the partial stock of same material with a different prices. Okay, so when the stock of material is distinguished by the quality, and value is determined based on a quality of the product, like high quality, low quality. When the stock of material is distinguished by the origin, and value is determined depending upon the origin of product, domestic product, import product. Or when the like material stock of the material is distinguished by the type of procurement, okay, and value is determined based on the type of procurement, like internal, external procurement. So in that case, you can able to use the split valuation. Okay, you can use the split valuation. ठीक है. So in that case, we need to understand different parameters here. Okay, so first we need to understand valuation category. Second is valuation type. Okay. Now, what do you mean by the valuation category? So basically, valuation category means the criteria according to which the partial stocks are to be differentiated. The valuation category means the category or the criteria according to which the partial to be differentiated. Okay, which categories? Like procurement type. According to the procurement type. So this is the valuation category. According to the quality. This is the valuation category. Quality is the valuation category. Procurement type is the valuation category. According to the origin. Origin is the valuation category. According to the what we can say, स्टेटस ऑफ मटेरियल, न्यू मटेरियल, ओल्ड मटेरियल. कधी कधी तुम्ही काय करता, न्यू मटेरियल परचेस करता, कधी तुम्ही रिफर्बिश मटेरियल परचेस करता. Okay, status of material. So these are nothing but the valuation categories. Okay, so let's say here P, or let's say, okay, we'll check this later on which initials are available. Okay, procurement type. Okay, let's say Q, quality. Let's say O, origin. So these are nothing but the valuation category. And what is the valuation type? So valuation types are nothing but the features of partial stock. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे त्या पार्शल स्टॉकचे फीचर. लाईक इन केस ऑफ प्रोक्युरमेंट टाईप, इट इज अ एक्सटर्नल प्रोक्युरमेंट, इंटरनल प्रोक्युरमेंट. हे काय झाले तुमचे फीचर्स ऑफ दॅट पार्शल स्टॉक. सो दीज आर नथिंग बट अ व्हॅल्युएशन टाईप. सो इंटरनल स्टॉक, इंटरनल प्रोक्युरमेंट, इंटरनल, एक्सटर्नल. क्वालिटी, हाई क्वालिटी, लो क्वालिटी. Origin, domestic procurement, import. So based on which parameter, based on which criteria you want to evaluate the partial stock of this material. Okay, so based on that you need to create a valuation categories and valuation criteria. Okay, now let's go in a system. Okay, and check how to do this definition. So we'll take one example of procurement type, or we can say like high quality, low quality material. Okay, so first the prerequisite is, okay, split valuation that has to be activated. Okay, split valuation has to be activated. So this is at a client level. So once it is activated, it will get activated for all the plant, all the company. Okay, so already it is activated, but still I will show you where to do this. Okay, so directly you can access this configuration /OMW0. Here split valuation is activated. Or if you want to go through the menu path, SPRO, SAP reference IMG. Material management. Okay. Valuation and account assignment and split valuation. Okay. Activate split valuation here. So same OMW0. Okay. And to configure the split valuation, OMWC, configure split valuation. ठीक आहे. तर आता आपण काय पाहिलं, ग्लोबल, सॉरी, we have seen valuation types and valuation categories. Now, while doing the configuration, this configuration will be done at a global level. So that means once we have done this configuration, this can be used by any plant, any company code. So while doing the configuration, the term valuation type is defined as a global type. Okay, and the term valuation category is defined, or we call it as a global category. आणि जर एखाद्या प्लांटसाठी जर ऍक्टिव्हेट करायचं असेल तर इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ लोकल डेफिनेशन. सो हाऊ टू डू दिस दॅट आय विल लेट यू नो. ठीक आहे. ग्लोबल का बोलतात याला, तर इट कॅन बी यूज बाय एनीवन. इट इज नॉट लाईक वी आर जस्ट डुईंग द कॉन्फिगरेशन ओनली फॉर अ प्लांट एडी लेवल, or we are doing the configuration for company code AD10. It can be used by any plant, any company code once we have configured this. Okay. So configured split valuation. So first, okay, just click on next entry until you get the main screen. Okay. Now this is the main screen. So first you need to create the features of stock. So that means you need to create the global type valuation type. So go to here, global type. Okay, click on the create. Okay, now enter here the name of the valuation type. Okay, so we will configure this. Okay, like origin, domestic and input. So CMM DOM. Okay, DOM stands for the domestic, or let's domestic here. CMM underscore domestic. Okay, so DOMEST. Okay, so let it be domestic. Okay, now for domestic procurement. Okay, so which type of purchase order should be allowed, whether internal or external? See, if you are creating valuation categories or split valuation based on valuation category procurement type. Okay, so in that case, okay, for external procurement, you will allow the external purchase order. For internal procurement, you will allow the internal purchase orders. But as domestic procurement and import procurement, both are the external procurement. So what I will say here, external purchase orders are allowed. So that means it is a 2. Okay. Now, for which material type you are going to use this? I am going to use this for the raw material type. So what is the account category reference available for raw material type? 0001. So give here reference for raw material 0001. Okay, this is mandatory. See, whatever for which material type you want to activate this, for that material types account category reference you need to give here. Press enter and click on the create button. Okay, valuation type is created. ZMM underscore import, IMPORT. Okay, same external purchase you want to allow and account category reference will be the same. So what I have done, I have created two global types. That means two valuation types. The feature of stock, partial stock. Okay, now I need to combine or assign these two valuation types or global types to the one category that is called as a global category or valuation category. Okay, so go back. Okay. here our valuation category or valuation types got created here. GMM import, GMM domestic. Go back. Okay, go to the global categories. Now click on the create categories. So as of now, A, B, C, D, E, F, G is available. So I can create G. R, S, T, U, E, 2 is also available. So click on the create. I'll say G. Disk G. Description of the valuation categories origin, and assign here default external procurement. So basically, which valuation category you procure most? Which valuation type you procure most? So basically, I procure domestic. So DMM underscore DOMEST. And which is least procure? Okay, so DMM underscore IMPORT. Enter. Okay, and click on the create. So valuation category G was where created. Against which we have assigned two valuation type, GMM domestic, GMM import. Okay, now we have done with this. Now next is what? Next is we need to activate it for our plant. See, we have created it globally, but now we need to activate it for our plant. Okay, so go back, go to the local definition. Okay, and for your plant. So your plant is AD11. AC. AD11 is our plant. Select the plant, go to the local types. Okay, so these are activated. So go back, select the plant, go to the categories. Okay, so and now which categories you want to activate? So as of now, B, H is activated. So I want to activate G. So select this G and click on the activate. Okay, valuation category AD11 was where activated. Okay, so if I go to the local type, it is already added. See here now. It is added for our plant AD11. As soon as I activated, okay, whatever the valuation types or global types were created, it got activated for my plant AD11. Okay, that's it. Save this. Same way, you can able to configure the different valuation categories and you can able to assign the different valuation types against that. Okay, now how to create a material with reference to that and how to maintain the separate prices. Okay, now see here. First, create material. I have activated for ROH, no? So ROH. Same way, I will create. There will no any other. Okay, so let's check split valuation. Testing each. Now see here. In accounting view, you need to activate the split valuation. So you need to go in valuation category field. And here you need to give which valuation category, based on which valuation category you want to activate the split valuation for this material. So I want to activate based on G. Enter. No need to maintain the valuation class here. No need to maintain the prices here because it is a header material, top material. Okay. You are not going to store any stock against this. Okay. You are going to store stock against the GMM domestic, GMM import. So first you are creating main material. Okay, so this material is created 348. Okay, now take this material, same material, enter 348 here in MM04 itself, 348. Okay, press enter. Now see here, you will get one new field, valuation type. So you need to extend this material to the required valuation type. So first I will say, I will I will extend ZMM domestic. So domestic material, I will evaluate for valuation class 3000 and the price, let's say here 50 rupees. enter the same material 348. Okay, and extend to GMM underscore import. See here, GMM domestic is maintained. Now GMM import you maintain. Then import material, you are charging based on some, like you can assign different valuation class. Whatever the valuation classes are assigned against the account category reference, you can use that. I will maintain 3000 because the setting is there, and I will evaluate this material, same material. See, 348 only, but I am evaluating it at the price of 80 rupees. Okay, so material is created. Now see here, I will add the stock. MIGO, good receipt, other 348. System will ask me for which valuation type you are posting good receipt. Now see here, if you go to the material, you will find here valuation type field. So you need to say here, okay, you are posting good receipt for domestic material. Okay, post. Okay, I'm posting good receipt for same material. Quantity will be same. AD11 RM00. Material. Okay, and valuation type I will say GMM underscore input. Now same material, same quantity. Okay, I have posted in same plant. Now if I go to the MB52, you can able to check display batch stock. Now see here. For first 100 quantity, see material is same, 348. For first 100 quantity, the stock value is 5000 rupees. And for same material, the second line stock 100 quantity, but the stock value is 8000 rupees. So that means stock of same material, partial stock of same material, we have evaluated with the different prices depending upon the criteria. This is called as nothing but a split valuation, evaluating the stock of partial stock of same material with a different prices. ठीक आहे, तर अशी रिक्वायरमेंट मोस्टली आपल्याला मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग मध्ये येते. सो दे वॉन्टेड टू व्हॅल्युएट द स्टॉक, ठीक आहे, विथ डिफरंट प्राइजेस ऑफ सेम मटेरियल. ठीक आहे, तर कधी ते नवीन मटेरियल परचेस करतात, ओल्ड मटेरियल परचेस करतात. सो दे वॉन्टेड टू आयडेंटिफाय. ठीक आहे, जर मटेरियल खूप कमी असतील, ठीक आहे, लाईक व्हेरी फ्यू मटेरियल्स, देन दे क्रिएट लाईक डिफरंट मटेरियल्स ओनली. बट ठीक आहे, मोस्टली सर्वच मटेरियल जर ते तसं करत असतील, तर इन्स्टेड ऑफ क्रिएटिंग डिफरंट मास्टर डेटा, दे गो विथ द स्प्लिट व्हॅल्युएशन ओनली. Okay, so this is about the split valuation.
बट रिअल टाइम मध्ये म्हणजे कोणत्या टाईपच्या ह्याच्यासाठी यूज होतं? म्हणजे
कोणतेही आता
एक्झाम्पल
इट इज टोटली डिपेंड अपॉन देअर रिक्वायरमेंट. ठीक आहे, की कोणतं मटेरियल ते नवीन प्रोक्यूर करत आहेत, कोणतं मटेरियल ते रिफर्बिश प्रोक्युरमेंट करत असतील, किंवा हाय क्वालिटी मटेरियल, लो क्वालिटी मटेरियल, किंवा एकच मटेरियल ते दोन ब्रँडचे प्रोक्यूर करत असतील आणि कंटिन्युअसली दे आर प्रोक्युरिंग विथ द सेम ब्रँड ओनली. ठीक आहे, तर ते ब्रँडच्या नेमने सुद्धा व्हॅल्युएशन टाईप हे क्रिएट करतात. ठीक आहे, जसं एस्केप आणि सपोज इंडिया बेरिंग. ठीक आहे, तर आता सपोज ते बेरिंग परचेस करत आहेत, तर एस्केपची प्राइस, व्हॅल्युएशन प्राइस दे विल मेंटेन सेपरेट, अँड इंडिया बेरिंगची प्राइस दे विल मेंटेन सेपरेट. किंवा नवीन मटेरियल परचेस करत आहे, कधी ओल्ड मटेरियल परचेस करत आहे, तर त्या केसमध्ये नवीन मटेरियलची प्राइस ऑब्विसली इट इज अ डिफरंट, अँड रिफर्बिश मटेरियलची प्राइस ही कमीच असणार. सो न्यू मटेरियल, रिफर्बिश मटेरियल. ठीक आहे, अशा प्रकारे सुद्धा स्प्लिट व्हॅल्युएशनचे टाइप्स हे आपण क्रिएट करू शकतो. बट दिस आर नॉट अ रेग्युलर सिनारिओ. ठीक आहे, ये रिक्वायरमेंट येईल असं नाही, बट येस वी यूज दिस. ठीक आहे, येस, नो. Okay, so I'll stop here. Tomorrow we'll meet at 9 p.m.
हॅलो,
Yes.
सॉरी मी डिस्कनेक्ट झालं होतं.
Okay.
सर ते प्लांटसाठी आपण ॲक्टिवेट कसं केलं? त्याच व्ह्यूमध्ये का? जिथे आपण
Yes.
व्हॅल्युएशन कॅटेगरी असाइन केली.
OMWC/NOLWC here. Here is screen. Yes. Go back. See here. Go to the local
लोकल
definition.
डेफिनेशन.
Okay.
ओके.
And select any plant. For an example, I want to activate for Akash Electronics Shevalwadi. Okay. So select this. Go to the categories. Okay. And here activate it. So activate. That's it. And as soon as you activate it, if you go here, this will get added here. Okay. For an example, दूसरा plant साठी. AC29 साठी ते ऍक्टिव्हेट नाहीये. ठीक आहे. सो इफ आय गो हिअर, ओके, इन लोकल टाईप यू वॉन्ट फाईल एनिथिंग हिअर. ठीक आहे. आता मी काय करेल, AC29 साठी कॅटेगरी मध्ये जाईल, मी ते ऍक्टिव्हेट करेल. ओके, नाव इफ आय गो टू द लोकल कॅटेगरीज यू कॅन सी दोज टू ऍक्टिव्हिटी गॉट ऍडेड हिअर.
ओके.
ठीक आहे.
ठीक आहे.
ओके देन टुमॉरो विल मीट ॲट 9 PM. थँक्यू. आकाश काही क्वेरी?
नाही सर.
ठीक आहे. देन विल मीट टुमॉरो 9 PM.